Hello. Welcome to the Don't Call Me White Girl show. It's your favorite around the way filet. Don't call me white girl. I know I look super cute in my damn boots.
Yep.
You love my look? He helped me put my hat on because it was... Say what?
They good bangles.
Thank you. I got these from the nail trap in Delaware. It says Don't Call Me White Girl. And I got my necklace and she ships everywhere. Gotta holler at her. No, you know why I like her stuff?
Why?
Because it doesn't turn colors.
Good. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Gold's super expensive, so for real, you gotta get what you can afford, baby. And I really like her stuff because it doesn't turn, but I think this is so cute. And I'm on my black owned shit. You know, this is our friend here, Brandon, Better Views. I got his hat on. And it's tight. Because I need an 8. I need a size 8 hat. Can you believe it? That's such a huge hat. And somebody was looking at my hat, right? And I was like, yeah, it's a little tight, but I'm going to still wear it. And they looked at it, the size of it, and they were like, no way, this is too big. And I'm like, no, it really, it fits. It doesn't, it's like it's tight. You know what I mean? Like, no way, yes way, no way. Then I put it on my head and it's that awkward moment like, damn, you could fit that motherfucker. Woo! I wear a size 8 hat. I got a lot to talk about with you people. A couple disheartening things went viral. Wait a minute. First thing I want to talk about, I almost forgot. I'm so glad I thought about it. The TikTok challenge. The TikTok thing with the kids. You see the TikTok challenge?
Yeah.
You walk up to your kid, right? You take them, right? And you say, hey, look, some person wants to fight me. I need you to come on and go with me because they have a 9-year-old your age and you going to have to fight them while you know. And everybody love it. They sharing it. The celebrities doing it. Everybody love it. Just guess, do I like it?
Not at all. I
fucking hate it. You think it's black, like a super black game? Listen, and most of the ones that were like viral, super popular, they were white people. I remember one little white boy said, I think he turned around and said, are you serious, Dad? You know what I mean? Like, are you stupid? I hate it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I fucking hate it. It's so many reasons why I hate it. Let me tell you why. First of all, I hate the whole thing like black people, because like Drake said, it do sound like a black ass competition. Now, it's funny because it doesn't register in my head that way because I saw so many white kids in the beginning, but it is some black shit, you know what I mean? And I will say like all my little ghetto friends that I ran around with fighting and breaking the law and shit, we all raised our kids to be really suburban. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they don't really carry it like us. They're not fighters. They not... Imagine, y'all imagine if I asked Smush. Smush would say, call the police. Quick. Like, Smush wouldn't even fucking play with me. Like, no, call the cops, girl. There's 2 of them? Then call the cops. Like, my kids can't fight, and I'm proud to say it. My daughter's 11. By 11, I had been jumped before. I had jumped people. I had used weapons in a fight before. All kind of shit. My daughter has never been in a physical fight with anybody. I'm totally okay with that. Like, I don't know. I feel like with black people, especially black men are raised to be super tough. Like, it's just, or even not raised, it's just this notion that every black man has to have this, like, he has to be a great fighter, a great shooter, you know, part gangster, part, like, it's just too much. I hate the way it's, like, perpetuated that black men had to be real, like, aggressive. Like, and I think it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
And I also think it creates a gray area for some of them children because as parents, y'all don't want y'all kids doing everything the next kid do. What you say, oh, if Billy jumped off the bridge, you would do it too. So some of these people sending their kids into some dumb shit once they leave and the challenge is over. They thinking that they just got to go run and jump into everybody else's
or just
problems.
Even putting it in the head of that. Like, I just don't like it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I don't like the energy of it. I don't like it. One did go viral. The little boy, he immediately gets up and gets dressed, right? Then he gets really sad. His dad go, why you look like that? And he go, because I'm not good at fighting.
Oh, yeah.
He said, why do you think that you're not good at fighting? He said, because I always lose. And it's so sad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn, this little nigga can't even fight. And now everybody know you done put this little nigga out there like that. God damn it. I don't know what type of wolves y'all raising. Even if I was to get in a fight, I can't even see my kids doing nothing but running away or being really afraid. And that's okay. You know what I mean? Like, do I want the kind of kids that take the bottle, break that motherfucking, you know?
Yeah.
Or do I want the kind of kid that's going to be like, yo, we need to call for help. Like, I don't want to raise no tough ass, gangsta ass kids.
I mean, I just feel like you want to raise your kid that's going to make the best decision for themselves in that moment. Because sometimes you got to get biz. Sometimes you just like,
Listen, I do want them to take care of themselves, and I want them to be able to defend themselves. And Lord
yeah.
knows, if we had to scrap it out,
And
maybe,
I'm talking
but it
about
shouldn't ever be a
in a,
jovial, fun
yeah,
TikTok
nah,
challenge thing. That's a
nah.
terrible thing when you think about it. That all the kids had to fight, or whatever. And this is coming from a person that I want my kids to know how to shoot by 15, 14. So don't get it fucked up like I'm just on some do yoga, meditation, no non-violent shit. I just don't think that's cute how y'all
Yeah,
doing that.
nah.
Especially when you know that your kid, your kid not about their life. So to stick a camera in their face just to clown them,
And a lot of them parents doing that, I feel like it wasn't like y'all ain't like
That's a
that
good point too.
neither.
Bitch, you can't even fight Rashida. You made that video
Yeah,
knowing damn well you couldn't fight your way out
you
of
was
paper
getting your
bag,
ass
child.
beat and all
Since
that.
the 8th grade, bitch. Come on now. Stop it. Yeah, so that's a no with that. That's a no. It's a big no. I'm glad I remembered it because my memory is all over the place these days. Something else went viral. These videos came out of these kids at Sesame Place. And basically Elmo was like, fuck you, black motherfucker. And then they don't even just a joke. But there's videos that it'll be the characters. If you know anything about Sesame Place is in the middle of butthole of Pennsylvania. I think that's Oxford or some shit. Some suburban area of
Somewhere
Pennsylvania.
near Hershey, right, or something.
I don't know if it's Hershey. It's the one that begins with an O. It's like up the boulevard past that. It's like Oxford Valley or something. I don't know, whatever. You know what? You had Philadelphia, then all the rest of it is like a pile of shit.
Southeastern
Nobody cares
Pennsylvania.
about Pennsylvania. I mean, maybe people mention Chester in a horrible way. No shade to y'all, but it's trifling.
But nah, I'm fucking with Chester over the rest of Pennsylvania past
Of
Philly.
course, Phelps.
I'm just saying.
Either way, if you don't know, Pennsylvania is huge. For you West Coast people, you might think Pennsylvania, just think Philadelphia. Philadelphia is a small little drop of shit on a huge turd. That is Pennsylvania. Yeah. Pennsylvania is super racist. It's a red state? A black state? What's the Republican state called? Blue state? It's a blue state. Oh, well, that backfired.
Didn't the KKK start in Pennsylvania, though?
Phelps claims the KKK started in Pennsylvania. I don't know. But me, as a person, I have traveled a lot around Pennsylvania. I've been in prison in Pennsylvania more than once, and they're fucking racist. First of all, it's a known thing. It's like the Hills Have Eyes. They're cousin fuckers. Hillbillies, Hicks, right? Then you got the prisons up there. So if your people are from Chester or Philadelphia, your father, your uncle, whatever, they go to upstate prison, Graterford, Frankville, shout out to the jails, free the jails, man. Muncie, Cambridge, Stroudingsburg, Lackawanna County, all these counties. And when I went to jail in Pennsylvania, I was in Lackawanna County. It was literally only black people that were there were inmates. Every staff member were white, right? They didn't have any Islamic services. Like, you had to be a Catholic or nothing in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, PA is a very racist place, but these clips come out. That's not surprising to me because that's where Sesame Place is. If you're from another place in this beautiful country, Sesame Place, the same Sesame Place that you might have grew up watching, has an amusement park in PA somewhere where all the characters are Elmo, Zoe, Big Bird,
Oscar,
who's a heroin addict. You know that?
Oscar
is a heroin addict.
I thought Oscar was just a piece of weed.
He's on dope. Either way, all those characters come down. Oscar's in the trash can with a tourniquet. And it's these videos that are out where the character will walk up to a kid, see a black kid, white kid, give the white kid a nuggie, punch him on the fucking chest, rub his back, give him a little foot massage, see the black one, get out of here, nigga.
Giving a kid foot massage is crazy.
Basically. That's what the video looks like. I thought it was only one, but it's more than one because I just watched like 4 of them. I'm not surprised I'm from Philadelphia. Like, Pennsylvania's racist as shit. I always got into fights at them parks with staff and got put the fuck out. Dorney Park, Hershey Park. I've been exited out of Dorney Park in cuffs twice.
Damn.
I'm a militant, man. I'm a radical. They ain't gonna get my ID, baby. It's a prison under the ground. Can you believe that? Yeah. It's a whole jail. You don't know till you know. You know what I mean?
A lot of big institutions in Pennsylvania got jails or amusement parks, stadiums. We gonna jail it up.
You need it. Philadelphians are great people. I don't know, but that's probably why I'm not super surprised. But they're trying to start this. I see y'all in my DM. You always want me to talk about stuff. Of course, I denounce fucking Zoe whore ass to not give somebody a high five. You in that sweaty ass, stinking ass suit. Suit smell like your feet. Like Dre said, bitch, get a real job.
They mad they there.
Dre
Yeah.
didn't say nothing like that, but it was close. That's how I summed it up. Dre basically said, if you think about to be racist and to be judgmental of somebody when you're walking around in a fucking
And you
Elmo suit, it's 90
Yeah.
degrees, nigga. Sucks to be you. Woo.
And Sesame Place never went viral. Only when niggas in the hood wear the Elmo costume and be Wu-Tanging.
That's what Phelps said. We got our own Elmo. I don't know. It's fucked up because there's not a lot of them. And just being a mom, you definitely want to go. And it's just imagine your
And it's a
5-year-old
good-
is in a parade waiting for a handshake, and this motherfucker literally looks past them and is like, "Excuse me, Jerome. Hey, Timothy." You know. You know what else I noticed about those parks, Dre? A lot of those guys, I hope I don't offend nobody, are foreigners, like Polish. Really, they be white, but they be foreigners. You know what I'm talking about? Those people that work at those parks are always like some European ass nigga.
I know what you mean.
You know,
They
with a thick ass accent.
Nah, I know it's they be having programs for them. It'd be like foreign exchange, like
Foreign exchange
amusement park
niggas.
type. Like they be living there and all of that. Yeah,
That's what I'm telling you. See,
that's like a thing. Yeah,
and you know how them people are over there. They act like when you go over there, they be like, "Oh, blackie," like they never seen black people.
I'm glad I ain't never mind.
I just watched something where the guy was walking by. I think it was ASAP Rocky, and he goes, "No, it was NLE Chopper." And he goes, "Nigga, nigga, nigga."
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah,
in
yeah,
Israel,
yeah.
yeah. Or when the guys go to play the basketball or the football. I mean, the basketball overseas, and the Chinese people are waiting off the bus.
Yeah.
You know.
That's
we
why
been
we
through a
don't,
lot.
that's
us
why
niggas.
that's why now when them crisis and all of that happen over there, I got who's it? Yeah, ain't free nothing.
You ain't hear me if else praying for motherfuckers.
ain't no
Man, he said it, not a
listen,
piece of a prayer.
They bet listen, them
And they had it rough too. They was getting their asses whooped.
and they ain't none of my
They was
business.
getting
Just
their
like
asses
that,
whooped.
and
Yeah.
it ain't none
We
of my
seen
business.
it. They beat y'all bad.
Just like
Bad.
they ain't wanted to be my business.
I
So
mean,
I ain't.
fuck you. And the horse you rode in on.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Fuck you. Okay.
You feel me? I fuck with you feel me? When the African struggle, I could jug with y'all. Everybody else, I ain't.
I'm gonna say Masala Makusa. Let me tell you what else went viral. Country Cooking. Shout out to Country Cooking from North Philadelphia.
Okay.
Been eating her food since for a long time.
Y'all see it.
She never pays. Yeah, y'all see it, lady. She never pays me any attention. Though I used to DM her constantly. She would never say anything bad. I don't have nothing to say about it. I'm still a fan.
Whatever. What's going on?
But she's the shit. You know why? My family members got free bikes and free school supplies. Like that's how much she gives out. She has helped
Respect
more than
that.
one of my family members.
Respect that.
Because she gives back that much. She is a true philanthropist for the fucking hood. She puts on for North Philly, and that's why I respect you, saw it. The fact that I always paid triple double for a platter, it ain't nothing. That you ain't never see in me what I see in myself. I could have promoted them chicken wings, but that's fine. I still fuck with you, and you fuck with me, sister soldier. I respect what you've done for the hood. I appreciate you. God forbid you give me something to eat. Anyway, but no, she goes to Devon's, which is an expensive steakhouse in Philadelphia, right? Right, listen up. She's watching. This white guy has a cup off the table. He has the cup like this. He's letting his dog lap up water out the cup. The same cup that we all use, right? So she's totally disgusted because she's an older black woman, 40, 50 years old, right? You know how we get down. This is her. I cannot believe this. She is letting the dog eat from that cup. So then the waitress comes up. And the waitress don't say nothing. So then she's even more upset. Like, why is she letting this dog, why is she letting this dog eat from this cup? She said something, they put her the fuck out.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I
have so much to say
I never
about
even seen a dog in a nice restaurant. Like what? Like let's begin there. That's what. As soon as you said dog in a steakhouse, I'm like,
I snuck Wallace into the diner.
what
They
you
were
said?
outside in front of the restaurant. I'm gonna be fair. They were outside. You know how they got outside
Oh,
seating?
okay, the outside. Okay,
But it's
okay,
still
okay.
glass that they use and go back and put in the dishwasher. You understand?
Yeah.
And he is big ass Great Dane. No service dog. Because service dogs usually have little IDs
Yeah.
on them or little backpack just in case you got to ride them. You know what I mean? That's why they have the backpack, just in case you fall the fuck out and you have to ride them
So
home.
harness,
You
it ain't
can't
no
walk.
back.
I got to get Wallace a service joint. Yeah, I want Wallace to be on point. I want Wallace to be so trained I could be like, and he go in the bitch purse. Bring the wallet.
I got sunglasses. I could just walk slow. Give me the blind man stick.
Wallace is the worst pet ever in the world. Like, he's really a horrible dog.
Don't do that.
He's a terrible,
He's
terrible
still a
dog.
baby.
All I gotta do is touch my flip flop, the nigga run. That's how much he get his ass whooped.
You gonna say click? I'm gonna cut that out, Dre. Yeah.
Cut that shit. No, but no, is that gross though? Is that listen? A dog's mouth is cleaner than a human.
I'm gonna say this.
I believe that because it's a fact.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's ways around that because it's places that give dogs stuff, but it's a disposable cup.
True.
You feel me?
I don't know. I don't like how they handled it. I think that the outrage part, that she's fair to being outraged and they shouldn't be on some shut the fuck up, sit down, get the fuck out. I
She
think
got
that's
loud about it,
crazy.
or she just made it known.
She
Like,
didn't really get loud. She complained though. Like, yo, I want to see you throw that glass away. And then you got to think, Saul is a restaurant owner. So when it comes to
yeah.
rules of having things certain amount of sanitary, don't she know what the fuck she talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was mixed her being a restaurant owner. And I think it was also mixed this newsy black bitch because that's that age.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like they can't, you know what I mean?
Disgusted with
227
everything.
sitting out the window. They just got to know what's going
Disgusted,
on
yeah.
and that ain't right. And you need to stop. The waitress's whole vibe was nasty. Guess what I think? Why do we go to these expensive ass steakhouses? They're never nice to us. We went to a steakhouse, right? They were nice to us. For the most
Yeah.
part, those steakhouses are not very welcoming to
Nah.
blacks. I don't understand why we go. Steak 48 opened in Philadelphia, right? Niggas, oh my God. They, oh, we almost put them out of business. That's how much we was running down that motherfucker. Do you know, take a picture in front of the,
Yeah.
take a picture of the deviled egg with the shrimp, right? And I tasted it recently. It's not even that good. And that little hard part, I thought that was a chip. That's cheese. That's nasty. Cause the shrimp is sweet. It's weird. But it's photos well, but it's weird. Either way, Steak 48 got real popular. All the niggas was going, all the ghetto people, they come out with this long ass dress code that basically like no
No
melanin.
niggas.
Yeah, no melanin, no oils. You know what I mean? Your debit card must have this kind of balance on it. Like everything was racist on the list. It was
Yeah.
like blatant.
Yeah.
No dreadlocks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that happened in Philadelphia. It's very common. I feel like, why do we go to the restaurants? That's why all you restaurant people, all you people that want to be chefs and you have a dream of cooking, won't you make some high class shit, get your credit right so you can afford to make a beautiful building and bring some high class dining to the ghetto? Even if it was like, it becomes like a franchise, like a Ruth
Mm-hmm.
Chris or something. Imagine some really good, high quality food with a black soul food touch on it and a really nice
Black
dining
chef.
experience. Also, that's happening more than it ever has. There is
I
those restaurants that give you that experience, and that's great. And when they do that, give them $300 for that one fucking wing.
Yeah.
Same way you would have gave
The
Steak
white
48
man.
for them fucking deviled eggs, girl.
I think what it is though is we gotta make sure, not make sure. I think as black people sometimes our problem is this nigga real? Are they credible? Did they just start cooking? You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like if we didn't see the nigga like Bobby Flay on TV or Emerald so we gonna understand it. But if it's Jerome, we gotta go to the Instagram. It's like the believability sometimes for black people. We not gonna give it a chance unless we believe that you are who you feel me supposed to be.
And honestly, I just think that
And that's not right, but that's just
I
how
don't know
we
why
are.
what it is about my people where we almost like we gotta chase it and prove to people we can get it too. We can get one too. It's like the moving in the all white neighborhood. And some people I'm in an all white neighborhood, like it's better. Motherfucker, but I'm the only Negro, I get a little nervous.
Yeah.
Okay? Ever since Purge came out, I don't really, because Purge always gave me kill all niggas. You never thought of it. Purge was really racist. It just seemed really racist to me when it first came out.
Well,
Like, that wouldn't that be like, what would be going on?
but I look at it, yeah, but kind of look at it like with the tattoo industry, like black tattoo artists wasn't infamous and probably charging up 30 years ago as to what you feel me as to what they could do now.
All I know is stop going and getting shit where just why are you buying, why are we going, clamoring for stuff? Some Italian designer gets recorded saying, I ain't really playing for my clothes to be worn by black people. Why does that make you
Yeah, I
want to go
think that
get
was
the flip
Micah
flops,
Mary or
nigga?
something.
Whoever, fuck them people, man. We can do our own thing. We don't have to, you can make your local brand designer if you carry it that way and pay what this nigga's asking. This is black people. This is Joyride
I ain't got nothing
Olu.
on the day. I'm sorry.
Excuse me,
I said I don't have nothing on the day. I'm sorry.
Uncle Tom.
They ain't supply me.
This is black owned and it's all natural. This is like this part of the reason why I know my coochie is better than other people because I decided to smoke to smoke without smoking. You know what I mean? There's no
Whatever,
tobacco in it. I gave up the black and milds.
whatever you say. Whatever you say.
You suck at that, Phelps. Yikes. Okay, moving along here. Don't forget the even though I heard what's it called is coming out with a podcast, and he tried to tell me that DCMWG broke up, but it's really their podcast is going. Nail Cam,
Deuce, you
do
called
you
him
really?
Deuce.
How do you say it?
Deezus and
Excuse me.
Marrow.
Deezus and Marrow. It was rumors of them breaking up, but really their podcast just ended. I like Deezus and Marrow, and I didn't even know they had a podcast before the show. I thought the show was the first thing.
Yeah, nah, they
I
was
like them. They
they
make
kind
me
of
smile.
they was trailblazers in a way.
Is the dark skin one a Dominican?
The light skin one, the
So
dark
what's the
skin.
dark skin one? Black?
Yeah, West Indian, I think.
I don't believe it.
You know, niggas in New York is West Indian and Spanish, either or. It ain't.
Yeah, it's a lot of them too. Oh, well, shout out to New York. My friends are in New York over the weekend, like a great time. They was acting like that. They felt the same way, and they was going to them little high end restaurants up in New York. I don't know.
That don't be my MO though, to just because for one thing I learned eating food a lot of years, niggas are tricky. That shit'll be high price, it'll get there, you feel me? It's just
It's
like
not all
I'd
that.
have been disappointed enough to not fall for that.
I don't know. I like the idea. I don't know why we going back to this restaurant shit, but I just want to add that. I like the idea of going to those restaurants that are like the new thing. Like I went to a restaurant not too long ago and the menu changed every day because they would go to like local farms to get the stuff. So
Yeah,
they would
like
have it, the menu would switch. Oh my God, how fresh is that? Or they would go down and like fish and catch a sea bass
right.
right there, bring it. What is it called? Water the plate. What is it called?
I don't
Farm
know.
the plate. Farm the
From the table,
table. Exactly. Woo woo. Yeah, but I'm much more like something different versus something
yeah. Yeah,
regular.
exactly.
A lot of those, I'm not afraid to say it. I went to Capitol Girl. I think they were a little rude to me in Philadelphia, and I went to what's the other popular one called? It might have been Devon's. Oh, Del Frisco's. Maybe it was Del Frisco. I don't know. I wanted to say probably all of them are the same. Let's just group them together. I've gotten racist vibes from Red Lobster.
They ain't never been laces at Larry's.
Who?
They ain't never been racist at Larry's.
Where's Larry's?
Larry Steaks.
I don't even know where that is, Phillips.
They all over. It's like three of
Is it
them.
really?
It's like 3
It's
Larry's.
like a pizza store
No, it's cheesesteaks in
in
Philly.
Philadelphia. I think I might have had Larry's. Do they have one in Lancaster Avenue?
Nah, it's off of City Line. That's the one you
I
talking
don't know.
about.
I don't even want to eat from you if you treating me like you don't want me there. I don't want to buy it if you treat me like you don't want to buy me there. And I want my people to be free from trying to prove to each other we can afford shit. Like, we get it. You got 15 pair of Balenciagas, mommy. Move on. Kodak Black got locked up, right? Because he
He
had
did?
30 pills. Yeah, he had 30 pills. Free Kodak Black. I think he already free already. How do you feel about that?
Yeah,
A person that gets a pardon from the president. And
I
then he go to
mean,
jail for having 30 pills.
how do I feel about him going to jail for 30 pills?
Mm-hmm.
I really don't feel nothing. He cool. He got out. I mean, it's like with that they gonna break it down to the nitty gritty. Oh, he only had this many. They for him. They not like nowadays with the drugs. Like they gonna try to jam niggas. But when you big, as long as it ain't on the intent to sell type level, you gonna get
Sometimes
a.
it feels like those rappers are really targeted, for real.
They
I mean, I
are.
don't know unless they're that dumb.
It's not Phil. They are targeted. They got to know that though.
But
And
if you, right,
understand
that's what I'm saying. Because if you know you a target, why not just buy this nigga sneaks for him to carry every day? You know what I mean? Like, because if I get you from the projects and I'm buying you clothes, you got to carry the strap and the drugs.
Well, another thing too is sometimes they homeboys are the ones that you feel me. Well, all right, I got it, bro. But still, when the police get there and it's the names, oh, we still gonna get. Don't
True.
you feel? We still gonna get the big dog.
I
Like
guess
that's
they could
just
try all they want, but at least give it a, like, because it's one thing if you get arrested for it. It's another thing if you know you're gonna beat it because legally you didn't have it in your pocket. The slow one with the cock eyes that you buy sweatsuits for, he had it in his pocket because he owes you.
and
but
we
you
know
took him from
cops
the
is
hood.
bored. Nigga, they ain't got no life. They can't do nothing. So all of a sudden they pull a celebrity over that and made they fucking week.
I guess. I remember my uncle, right, told me that he locked up Cameron. I was
See,
disgusted.
see,
I was like,
see.
oh, you're
Nigga
fucked
told
up.
you like that's what I'm
And
saying.
I heard you watch this podcast, and honestly, that hurt me when you locked him up.
See.
I was crushed. Like, how could you do that? That was like, which
And where's
was
your
that?
uncle at?
What you mean? What does he do?
Where did he lock him up at?
PA somewhere off a tour bus.
Okay.
But it was like a plot. Like they planned to like pull the tour bus.
Oh yeah,
over
your
and
uncle
get
that you
him.
told me about. Yeah, see what I'm saying? See,
Uncle
like
Big Dog.
like
Uncle RoboCop, boy.
he was so hyped that he like let me let me call my niece. Like I'm just saying, like
No, he said it at the table like Thanksgiving. He did. He was
oh,
like,
so
I-
that's it.
he
Oh,
was
let
like,
me tell the
I
whole
actually had-
family. I thought that's even worse. Let me.
That's crazy. No, listen, it's so wild, right? Because when I talk about law enforcement, sometimes I often forget him because I love him so much. He's such a great
I got
uncle.
law enforcement in my family.
Do you?
Love my cousin to death.
He's a fucking stinky ass cop.
So wait. He was originally a like a campus police officer, like for like
Oh
university,
God, that's worse.
and then now he stopped working there. I think he state trooper now. I think.
Nigga, is he a state trooper or not? So
I
I can
don't
make
know. I
sure I
really don't
splash your
know.
ass with water.
I really don't know.
I don't know. I feel
I
so
hope he
strongly
is, so
about
I could
police
make
that if
calls.
Rashad came home and said he wanted to be a cop, I would be upset. No bet. If he said he wanted to join the army, I would be upset. Navy too. I said that on Twitter one time and they dragged me.
Yeah, nah.
You're not supposed to say that the black man has no place in the army or the police over here.
We don't
You're not
listen.
supposed to say that out loud.
Listen,
People hate that stance.
I was conceived in the military. My people was like, nigga, you not going. And my people was in the
Yeah,
military.
people that your father was in the military and still said you better not go to the military.
He was like, yeah,
because he knows.
He wasn't. You feel? But he was like, you don't need it. You don't. And my mom was like, nah.
I don't know. What I really shouldn't talk about this, but I will anyway because I like her. I like her music. I don't know nothing else about her music. Did you hear what Macy Gray said?
Wait, say reiterate. I think I remember
Did
the
you hear what
comment.
Macy Gray said? Macy Gray said that no matter what, talking about the trans community, that even if you get, sex change surgery or you get whatever, you take hormones, you'll never be a woman because you're not born that way. And people are dragging
Let
that
the church
motherfucker.
say.
People are dragging that motherfucker. Don't you say that now. You don't say nothing now. You watch your mouth about them.
I feel you, Macy.
Wow, you in trouble.
This is the whole
That's
thing.
why I ain't want to say it. Dre cut this.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's
Dre cut some shit out last week. I should say it
good
again.
job.
I should say
Macy
that shit
Gray.
again.
It's one of the things where it's subjective. Both sides is right, but it's not. But listen. Can we put an asterisk next to it? That's what asterisk is for, to denote something.
Okay. So it's noted, is what you
Can
want.
we just note? Yeah, asterisk. Put a accent over the A in the name or the O.
I feel like what she's saying in a very down to the nitty gritty bone is just as far as I'm thinking comparison to being born as. That's how I took it. You know what I mean? Because she just don't seem like a hateful person, but I think she probably should apologize.
I don't know what it's like to be one, but I feel like the women that get upset, their perspective is like you said, the things that they went through growing up their whole life, the real struggles as a woman.
You cannot have a baby.
And you can't have a baby. So I feel like women feel like it's like niggas trying to join the struggle. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I guess so. I don't know. I've never felt that way. I don't feel like nigga, come on, you want to join, nigga, let's go.
But that's not how Macy Gray feel, because
maybe you could put somebody, a rapist, in a fucking headlock because of your strong ass arms. No disrespect. You know what I mean? Oh, but you know what I will say though? I don't think it's fair with the sports thing. I think that's not fair.
Yeah, the sports thing, yeah.
I think that's. Can I tell you a little
Boosie
story?
was right.
Listen, I was in federal prison, right? We would play volleyball. I was the pitcher. This is the truth.
You was
this
a
is
pitcher
true
in
story.
volleyball?
I was the pitcher girl in the feds. I told y'all that more than once. Didn't I tell y'all
You
that?
was a server?
It was a great job. You know why? Because I was on the visiting floor all day. All the good drugs come through the visiting floor, number one. Number two, I got to see the who's who of the prison. Picture girl, yes. Say cheese. Like if you went to jail tomorrow, Bree's gonna come see you every weekend, right? And I'll let you grab her butt. I was cool like that. Niggas would be damn near giving a finger. I'd be like, hurry up. Cause we would be in the corner. You know what I mean? And I would let him fill her titties or whatever. And then I'm like, all right, come on. Because if I took it and he had 2 palms on ass, when we developed it, the boss would say no. Because you couldn't do that. Federal law or whatever. BOP, BHBOP, fuck y'all, whatever that shit is.
Right.
Federal Bureau of Prisons, right? But I was the picture girl, okay? So all the people there were infamous, the kingpin niggas. I seen who was coming to see them and shit. Okay, whatever. When we played volleyball, I was the picture girl for that. We had 2 people in the jail. One was a hermaphrodite named Shamar. If you watching this, I still love you. Shamar identified more as a man than a female, even though he had both parts. So they decided to put him with the women, but they made him take estrogen, which in turn made blood come out of his penis. He was very depressed about it. Low cut DC nigga, because you know it's a bunch of DC motherfuckers in there. Where you from?
Ew.
Also, we had another girl from Ohio. She was trans, had her sex change. She had a vagina, had titties, right? But she was still about 6'6", right? She was there too on the girl side because she had got a hole made. And that's what they did. Whatever was predominant in your parts, that's what they would gauge you as to put you on male or female because they don't want you to be raped or whatever, right? This nigga, when we play volleyball, I got so many shots of her up on the net like, slam dunking on niggas. It was brutal. Like, but the way the pictures would be filmed them, because it would be like click, 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 because I didn't know
Action
what I was
shots,
doing. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm just getting low, trying to get the good
You really.
shot. When we developed the motherfuckers, oh, sis still strong. Like that estrogen still got that nigga. Like, I'm talking about real live veins. LeBron shit. And she's 6'8", slamming this volleyball on bitches' foreheads. It was violent. God.
Athletic advantage, man.
If you remember me, I'm talking about you. And guess who we played? The fucking nuns. And they won most of the time, them bitches. They don't get.
Yeah.
So they got a lot of.
But it's the difference in
Wow.
testosterone and estrogen, man. That shit not the same.
Okay. Did we do nail cam? Let's do it again. My nails are so cute. Do you like them? Do you like my
Yeah.
nails? They a little ghetto, but you like them? Dre would never allow his wife to wear no ghetto shit like this. Would you, Dre?
He said,
Hell no.
he said,
I don't have anything to manifest. I've been having very shitty days. I want to manifest better thoughts and more positivity because my brain has been whooping my
I
ass.
don't want that sagey ass, man.
But it's true. I need it. Well, make your own, motherfucker. It's okay.
Right.
I need more positiveness around me. You know what I mean? We need to have. I need something. You know what I'll be forgetting though? Music always makes me feel really good. I always forget that, and then I play it, and I'm like, oh, I like this. I feel good.
Yeah, you've been R&Bing it up. Something wrong with you.
I play
like
some
that.
and walk on the ride.
I don't like that. I got the
What are you
opposite.
manifesting, Phelps?
I want to manifest us
God forbid he think about it before we get here.
us being outside. A 4-letter word starts with a T, ends with a R. Then the winner.
What? Fucking? What?
A 4-letter word that starts with a T and ends with a R in the falls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tour. Oh, he wants to do a show. Dre, we're gonna let you manifest one day, okay? Because we need to let you go first, and then we could just steal your idea.
We don't want Dre to manifest. I know it's gonna be some.
His manifestation gonna have some shit we gotta do.
Yeah. I want to
No cap.
manifest y'all.
I got so many dark DMs. It's so many. And
Shout out to the Discord, the little Discord that we got.
y'all need to shout out to the Discord. Y'all need to stop, lay off me with the abortion shit. People are still contacting me mad that I'm like pro-choice. Like, it's not really rocket science, and you can't change my mind about it, no matter how many scriptures you put in these messages. But I screenshot all these to say them. I'm not even gonna say them because they're just ignorant. They're ignorant. But here, I'll do the voicemail first, and then I'll do the DM because Lord knows I couldn't even choose for real. What are we doing here? Where is it, Dre? You sent it, right? I don't see it. Okay, me and Dre have a group message.
Oh, what happened to the speaker?
I don't know. Hold on, babe.
Hey, Mona. My name is Tiffany. I just wanted to come to you to ask because I'm a big girl, okay? And some girl had made a podcast a while ago. It was all on Twitter talking about how big girls attract men who want to leech off of them, basically want to use their home or use them for their good credit and things of that nature. So I just want to see where your head is. Like, do you think this is what men are looking for some big girls for this stability, for this financial gain, or to be in their home or whatever to use them? Or do you think like a lot of these men genuinely like big girls because they like big girls? Like, what you think, Mona? Because you used to be a big girl. I just want to know. So, what you feel?
Well, honestly, to be real about it, I always used to say that every nigga had a big bitch somewhere, even if they would be like not proud about it. Like that might be the house they go to on a late night or after the club or whatever, which is similar.
Right.
I think a lot of that talk is really more based on the people's perception. He likes his fat girl. There's nothing wrong with him, but he might catch flack for that. Or according to the internet, if you don't have the BBL body, you're a fat bitch anyway. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Me as a big girl, I never had problems finding no nigga. Like I can honestly say I've never had like the niggas tried to talk to me. At my biggest, what I will say is that the kind of guy changed. You know what I mean? So like younger, maybe a little more hipper niggas try to like holler at me now. When smaller I was, but when I was big, it was mostly like older guys or not even cornballs, but just niggas that were a little older than me or at least my
Yeah.
age. But the other thing is I always had a fat ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
That ass to take you. That
it's
ass to
different.
take you to the
It's
next.
different types of big
There's
girls for
different type
sure.
of big. You got the big box. You got the box. You know what I mean? Ice box where my heart used to be, bitch. That the square one. Then you got me. You know what I mean? Like 2 hourglasses.
I see you trying to look at me in my face. They said I've been giving them hell. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just over here. I ain't saying.
I will say
I'm laying off this episode.
when men do seek out women to get shit from them, they will pick a woman with insecurities. Sometimes big girls are insecure about being big girls,
That's
something
a
like
fact.
that. Or the ugly girl. But I don't really think that niggas only fuck with the big girl to get their bills. That's bullshit. A lot of guys like that fat.
Good
Yo,
pleasure.
I just watched this documentary. This lady was like 500 pounds, 400 pounds,
Oh,
and she would eat, and they would pay her to watch her eat. Or someone would just want to
yeah.
like jerk off on her. People like fat shit. I mean, people like fat ass girls. It's like a thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't relate. And even with, well, I don't know. I will say I have a friend, something like a brother. He was dating a fat girl, and he would always mention she big as shit. Like he would just mention it, like he thought I was going to say something about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I don't know. I feel like a bitch can't say that unless she was a big girl and had that experience. You can't be no skinny bitch and just think that because when your nigga cheated on you with that big bitch, he told you that it was to get her money. In all actuality, she has better pussy than you do. You know,
High probability.
fat girls is wetter because they sweat.
I
Dick don't know if it's sweat or wet. You know what I mean?
definitely never had no dry
What's the
big
biggest you
pussy.
ever had? Because you like big bitches.
Um,
This is Mr. Do Something to Do Something.
yeah, it probably was like a 250, 270, probably.
I respect. Did Dre just say goodness? Dre, you don't like big girls, do you? So you like thick though. What changes from thick to big? Like a belly?
Proportions, yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean? The way it's distributed. A belly, like you wouldn't date a girl with a belly.
So, all right,
You would though, wouldn't you? You would date a girl with a belly.
yeah,
Motherfucking right.
it don't bother me. We don't bother
We
me.
don't bother me.
But yeah, not, huh?
Date or fuck.
What kind of
I
gut we
think
talking
both.
about?
Just gut period, Phelps. I think you would date or
Yeah,
fuck both. Yeah.
yeah. This is my thing. Like, I gotta be attracted to you, right? So if I gotta look at you every day, then yeah, it's probably not just gonna be just the big. Nah, it's gonna be curved. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't got a problem with no stomach and a couple extra pounds. Like
Okay,
that
so
ain't
y'all couldn't fall in love with women that you wasn't attracted to.
no.
And that's the thing. Like there has been plenty of times I've been in
Who could
relationships
fuck
where I
them
wasn't
though?
attracted
I
to him
can.
at all, but I ended up being attracted after we dated. That's
That,
crazy to
well,
me.
well, for me personally, I'm
Well,
not
I guess men, that's common. That's how y'all are.
like. Don't get me wrong. It's some women that can like, oh, all right, yeah, she looking. But for me, like attraction is you gonna see that early on. It ain't you feel me? It's there or it's not. Like, oh yeah, she could you know what I'm saying? Like you gonna be able to even see it like probably like she got makeup on it, like you gonna be able to tell like all right, when that shit come off, it's probably not you know what I'm saying, not that crazy. Like I could fuck with it. Like you a nigga gonna size it up and make sure, you see what I'm saying? Gotta be able to do. If a nigga could know he could wake up and look over and the mid is good money and like that's like a
Does she have to be pretty, or can she be okay?
for me
She has to be pretty, but could she
pretty
be
pretty for
okay?
me pretty to me. Yes, she got to be pretty to me.
What if she's okay to you, or no, you can't do okay? She gotta be pretty to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's kind of
shit.
it's a thing. It's like this. If you want to be attracted to your girl, it's like if for you to be my girl, I want to look at you and be excited a little bit. Like turn me on when I see you. You feel me? If you okay, and I look at you, it's like I'm outside. You feel me?
I guess so. All right, let me get back to this
Saying
DM.
like
I
that's
don't know. Like I, I feel like you. I feel like you could be missing out on a really great person.
that
You're
don't
already taken, but
that
you could be.
that don't get my dick hard.
It'll get hard if she jerks
Male
it.
attraction goes directly to the main vein. You heard, and if the blood don't rush, I can't. What I'm gonna do with it? Y'all say y'all can't do wax sex. We can't do shit that we not
I've
attracted
done
to.
all of it. I've done
But
wax sex
y'all,
before.
but y'all don't. It's not conducive. You feel me? To the situation.
I guess I got a DM. You ready? Hey, I saw your recent video about that guy that kept asking you if you want your butt ate and how it made you feel violated. I want to say sorry for what I said about wanting to eat your cat. I was just trolling. In all reality, I'm gay and I'm the one that wants my butt eaten. But anyway, I love you for real. God bless you. A real DM. Like, I hope y'all know this is really how these people talk to
Whoa.
me. Wasn't that funny? Thought it was hilarious.
But why did he? Never mind.
He said something about eating my cat. These are okay. I have my shit all sectioned, like the weirder ones. How much for my tongue in your butt? I'm serious. I know this is a fake page, but I'm a real nigga. How much?
This is a thread of ass eating requests.
Some of them. Dre. Yes, I did. He just wants the information.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna
What's the
lie.
big deal?
I ain't gonna lie. The Demona glory hole. You feel me? Ass up.
What is a glory hole? A glory hole is when you're in the bathroom and you don't know what somebody's doing to you.
It's just a hole, and this is gonna be what you want it to
So you
be.
put your ass up to and people can lick it.
You put whatever you want up to that
What if they
hole.
pull peen out?
Nah, it'd be somebody there regulating that.
Like we could do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's some wild shit.
Put your butthole right up.
That's just a porn thing. That's not real. People don't do that for real.
People do a lot of nasty shit in real life.
Hold on. Okay, this is my last one. Hello, I recently separated from my husband of 20 years. I'm 41. I never experienced the whole phase. Now all my friends are married and settled down, and they can't give me any advice. I've been out of the game for so long. I recently met up with an old friend from the neighborhood, and we went out 3 times, and I want to fuck him so bad. So, of course, I know to use a condom. Girl,
40, what would you say? We made it this far?
fuck it, bitch. You ain't gonna get knocked. Well, you step one, you done fucked up. Throw the rubbers away, girl. Anyway,
Go ahead.
okay. An old friend from the neighborhood want to fucking whatever. Okay. So of course I know I want to use a condom, but what are the stipulations on sucking dick? Because it was a part of my husband and our daily sex routine. But I recently seen this TikTok that has me put in a different mindset. Am I thinking too much into it, or are there certain rules now about oral? I have been out of the game for some years. Bernadette, first off, fucking yeah, girl, you like sucking dick, suck his dick. That's crazy. I don't know. You probably shouldn't get your sex tips from Don't Call Me White Girl podcast, but you definitely shouldn't get none from TikTok.
Yeah.
So if TikTok told you don't suck no dick, I would stay away from TikTok. Honestly, at fucking 41, freed of a 20-year relationship that didn't work out, like, girl, do what you want to do. Go eat some coochie. You only get one strike at this shit, you know? That condom, girl. Get some of that wee-wee. Neighborhood dick.
She nervous. I don't know. She nervous.
It's no rules though. It's no rules to having sex or what you're supposed to do or whatever. Like, you single.
Like,
I hope and pray that by the time I'm 41, I have no qualms to do anything I want to do. Like if I want to have a threesome with coworkers, They ain't come out right. Excuse me. You know what I mean though? Like if I wanted to like do some wild shit at 41, I would hope I could just do it.
I want to be a family man.
About
By
40
then.
years, see? You see how that's reversed? I would like to be a whore like her, going back fucking old niggas from the neighborhood. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Don't forget, if you want some of these, the girl name is Danelle Trap _DE, and she's black owned and stuff doesn't change. Okay? And order you some Black Smoke, all natural, no tobacco.
Picture, not picture.
How did Phelps do this episode, guys?
I
I know y'all miss talking to me on Clubhouse. I miss y'all too.
fuck them people, man.
All right, we out. Fuck them people, man. Ended on that, right?